Hello everybody, how are you all? Hope you are doing good. And today we are going to start a new topic in the first unit, and this is the last topic in the first unit. With this topic we are going to complete a first unit. The topic is the role of globalization in HR policy and practice. So the last topic is the role of globalization in HR policy and practices. So let me tell you what is globalization. The globalization is nothing but it is a process of integration and interaction among the people, government and companies worldwide. So this has came into the force in 19th century with an advanced technology and advanced communication, where there is an advanced transportation also. Clear about globalization? The globalization is the process of interaction and integration of people, companies, government among the worldwide, all over the worldwide, and this has been came into the force in 19th century with an advanced technology, where there is a rapid growth in a technology, communication and transportation. Clear with the definition of globalization. And now look at how this globalization, what is the role is being played in HR policy and practices. So with this globalization, how the HR, what are the policies and practices are going to be done. Let's see here, and now in the companies, in majority of the company, every company will think in a not in a think in a like global wise, not in a local wise. Why? Because every startup company will be thinking to start their company branches in different localities. For example, take me. If I start a company means definitely I'll have a motto of getting the profits continuously. When I get a profit continuously means when my goods are like become a fame. So when my goods will be like aware to everybody, when my goods are reaching from a top level people to a lower level people. సో ప్రతి ఒక్క విలేజ్కి, ప్రతి ఒక్క టౌన్కి, ప్రతి ఒక్క సిటీకి నా ప్రోడక్ట్స్ వెళ్ళినట్లయితే అప్పుడు నేను నాకు ఖచ్చితంగా నా కంపెనీ రెప్యుటేషన్, నా కంపెనీ నేమ్, నా ప్రోడక్ట్ నేమ్ అనేది అందరికీ తెలుస్తుంది. అలా తెలియడం వల్ల నాకు ఖచ్చితంగా ప్రాఫిట్స్ వస్తాయి. సో ఈ ప్రాఫిట్స్ రావడానికి నేను ఏం చేయాలంటే ఐ హ్యావ్ టు ఎస్టాబ్లిష్, ఐ హ్యావ్ టు మేక్ మై కంపెనీ నేమ్ టు బి అవేర్ బై మెనీ పీపుల్. So how it will happen? By establishing the different branches in different localities. See if I am starting a startup company for a new. So what will I think? See, my branches should be around the Telangana. So Telangana mottham na branches undalani anukunta. So after growing, after development, what will I think? My branches should be all over the India. So as my growth levels, my thinking level also will be growing. So here ఏంటంటే so Telangana region లో నా branches ఉన్న తర్వాత I will be thinking that to have a India level, all over the India. So after having an India level, and I will be thinking to have other countries. So why not to acquire, to have a reputation, to have a continuous business, to have lots of profits. So how it will happen to starting a company start is the mananta varaku ayipothundama? No, it is not possible. Why? Because we need to have a knowledge, we need to have a capacity, we need to have a financial way, we need to have a mental wise, we should have an abundant knowledge. So financial wise గా మనకి కెపాసిటీ ఉండాలి, and also we should have a knowledge, we should not have a qualification, and we should have a complete awareness regarding that region where we are going to establish. So the same thing is happening in these today's companies, that every company want to or wishes to establish the company in a different locality. So to establish their company in different locality, they need to have a knowledge regarding that region, how the people will be, what is the condition, what is the atmosphere around them. So what are the requirements to be acquired to start a business there. So nowadays, every HR policy, every company is going to acquire a candidate who is having a complete knowledge and who is having a certain skills and who is having a pursuing certain graduate and also he is having a known languages. So languages, any language వస్తే అన్ని languages మంచిమా if you are going for a MNC interview. See, that is also one of the place point, additional point for you. సో అలా ఆ క్యాండిడేట్ని సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకునేటప్పుడే ఇవి ఎంఎన్సీ వాళ్ళు ఏం చేస్తారంటమా whether this candidate is eligible and this candidate is fit for us and how this candidate is going to be a useful material for our organization. That's why every candidate, those are working in MNCs, will have a complete knowledge all over the international business and international languages, and the persons will also have a additional language known. So this is now, so that's why in the HR people always train them and also they always go for a tour to see the people, to see the other locality people, to see the other atmosphere, how they, what is the condition of this locality if you are going to establish a company here. So this is the general introduction. So what are the strategies where the HR is going to do? In international HRM, IHR, International Human Resource Management. So international wise, not in a Telangana, not in India. So in international wise, how the HR, Human Resource Management, is going to follow certain approaches. Let's see now. There are the 4 certain approaches now. The first one is, the first approach is now, I'll be giving the notes now, no need to worry. Ethnocentric approach. Ethnocentric approach. See, in this approach, what they think, HR management, they send the people to other countries to do the job role only for top level management and middle level management, and they pay salary according to them. And for local peoples, for example, ఇప్పుడు Americans ఉన్నారు, so they want to establish a company in Telangana, so they are going to send the people into Telangana. ఎవరైతే ఇక్కడ స్టార్ట్ చేస్తున్నారో వాళ్ళ కంపెనీస్ని అమెరికన్స్ని టాప్ లెవెల్ మేనేజ్మెంట్లో, మిడిల్ లెవెల్ మేనేజ్మెంట్లో పెట్టి, అండ్ ద పీపుల్ ఆఫ్ తెలంగాణ దే విల్ కీప్ ఫర్ అ లోవర్ లెవెల్ మేనేజ్మెంట్, అండ్ ద పేమెంట్ ఆల్సో విల్ బి బేస్డ్ ఆన్ ద లోకల్స్. ఇప్పుడు మనం టాప్ లెవెల్ మేనేజ్మెంట్, మిడిల్ లెవెల్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ అమెరికన్స్ కదమా, సో అక్కడున్న పాలసీస్ ప్రకారం, అక్కడున్న టర్మ్స్ అండ్ కండిషన్స్ ప్రకారమే వాళ్ళకు శాలరీ అనేది పే చేయబడుతుంది. అండ్ ఫర్ ద లోకల్ పీపుల్ ఇన్ తెలంగాణ, బేస్డ్ ఆన్ హియర్ ద demand and the pay of salary will be decided based on the locals. క్లియర్? అక్కడ ఉన్న వాళ్ళకి అక్కడ దాన్ని బట్టి శాలరీ అనేది పే చేస్తారు, ఇక్కడ ఉన్న వాళ్ళకి ఇక్కడ ఉన్న లొకాలిటీని బట్టి పే చేస్తారు. సో దిస్ ఈస్ ద ఎథ్నోసెంట్రిక్ అప్రోచ్. అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ వన్ పాలిసెంట్రిక్ అప్రోచ్. Polycentric approach. In this approach, they feel that the foreigners are best managed by the locals, and we have a track record also. What they are saying here, they say that we will send our people only for top level management or middle level management, and the local people will be in a low level management. But what this approach is saying, thus foreigners are well managed and well controlled by our locals, and we have a track record also. Track record అంటే already proven that local peoples are best controlling power, having a best controlling power and management power to the Americans. Our local people can control them very well. That is a track record we have. This approach says that local peoples are the best to control the foreigners, and we have a track record also in this approach. And third approach, geocentric approach. Geocentric approach. So in this geocentric approach, what they say means they identify one people. See, they identify if someone, if I'm there here, if someone identified my skill, my strength and weaknesses and my knowledge and which they require, they definitely choose. Not irrespective of the nationality, irrespective of the state, irrespective of the region. క్లియర్గా ఒకవేళ కనుక ఇఫ్ దే ఫైన్ వాళ్ళకి నా క్వాలిటీస్ కనుక వాళ్ళ కంపెనీస్కి సూటబుల్ అయితే, వాళ్ళ కంపెనీస్కి అడ్వాంటేజ్గా ఉన్నట్లయితే డెఫినెట్గా నేను ఏ కంట్రీ, నేను ఏ స్టేట్, నేను ఏ రీజన్ అని చూడకుండా దెన్ చూస్ మీ అండ్ దే ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు గివ్ మీ సాలరీ బేస్డ్ ఆన్ మై లోకల్ లెవెల్. సో నేను ఏంటిదమ్మా తెలంగాణ నామ్స్ ప్రకారంగా ఈ క్యాండిడేట్కి ఎంత శాలరీ ఇవ్వబడుతుంది అనేది అంత శాలరీ నాకు ఇస్తారు. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ నాట్ ఓన్లీ అస్ అండ్ నేను ఒకవేళ కంపెనీ స్టార్ట్ అయ్యి అండ్ ఇఫ్ ఐ ఫైండ్ వన్ పర్సన్ ఇన్ యూఎస్ అండ్ ఐ విల్ చూస్ దట్ పర్సన్ irrespective of that nation or state, and I'm going to pay, I'm going to compensate the salary based on their terms and conditions only. Clear ma? This is about the geocentric approach. And the last approach is regiocentric approach. And the last approach is regiocentric approach. Regiocentric approach. So in this regiocentric approach, what this is, the workforce is based on the regional level only. For example, if తీసుకున్నట్లయితే మనము మనం ఇక్కడ తెలంగాణలో ఉన్నాము and I want to start a manufacturing company or a factory in certain village. సో ఇప్పుడు మన ఫ్యాక్టరీస్ ఎక్కడ ఉంటాయో అవుట్స్కర్ట్స్ ఆఫ్ సిటీస్లో కానీ ఇంకా వేరే దాంట్లో ఉన్నట్లయితే, సో అక్కడ ఏమైపోతుంది, సో ఇక్కడ నాకు సిటీలో ఉన్నప్పుడైతే నాకు ప్రతిదీ ఎలక్ట్రిసిటీ కానీ, ట్రాన్స్పోర్టేషన్ కానీ, లేబర్ కానీ, ప్రతి ఒక్క మెటీరియల్ అవైలబుల్గా ఉంటుంది. బట్ వెరాస్ ఇఫ్ యూ గో ఫర్ అన్ విలేజ్, ద ట్రాన్స్పోర్టేషన్ విల్ బి very less and communication will be less and availability of labor also will be less. But because everybody is having a village, everybody is based on the agriculture, nobody come, very less people come for a factory work, so then I'll have a more pressure, more work. So here the same work I'm doing in the city, but I'm having a less work here, but compared to here I'm having more work in the village. సో అక్కడ సేమ్ వర్క్ చేస్తున్నాను కానీ విలేజ్లో మాత్రం నాకు ఎక్కువ వర్క్ అవుతుంది, ప్రెషర్ అవుతుంది, ఇక్కడ మాత్రం తక్కువ అవుతుంది. బేస్డ్ ఆన్ ద రీజియన్ ద వర్క్ ఈస్ బీయింగ్ డిమాండ్. సో ఇన్ ద regiocentric approach, what this says means the workforce is based on the region and the salary also based from the region to region. See మనకి విలేజ్లో ఇప్పుడు ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ I says that the people who are working in Warangal will get a less compensation rather than the people who are working in Hyderabad. So the payment of the salary is differ from region to region. అదే మా విలేజ్లో మనం ఒకవేళ కంపెనీ ఏదైనా ఒక స్టార్ట్ అయింది అనుకోండి, డెఫినెట్గా అక్కడ తక్కువ శాలరీ ఉంటుంది కంపేరింగ్ టు హైదరాబాద్. సో in this approach, what this is, the salary is differ from region to region in this regiocentric approach. The first one is ethnocentric approach, second one is polycentric approach, third one is geocentric approach, and fourth one is regiocentric approach. Clear with these approaches. And next category, what global mindset, skills of global manager. So the next is the thing ma? Global mindset. Global mindset and skills of global manager. So, what the thing for here? The global mindset and skills of global manager. See, global manager and the manager around the world. So we do have a different countries, we do have a different religions, we do have a different culture, we do have a different tradition, we do have a different morals, we do have a different ethics. So different mentality, different mindset. So based on all these reasons and keeping all these reasons in mind, the global manager has to take a correct step without affecting anything. Why? Because no, ఒకవేళ ఒక కంపెనీ ఒక మేనేజర్ who is from the US and he doesn't know the rules and regulations here and norms we follow and the culture we have. If he doesn't know and he will start a company which is against our moral values and ethics, definitely the company will be stopped there itself and no more permission will be given for him to start a business in India. So not to happen that every manager will have a complete knowledge regarding the region where we are going to start a business. So the global manager should also have a skill and talent to acquire a complete knowledge regarding the region where they are going to start a business, and also they need to know the demand and supply of their goods in the market. సో ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మా వాళ్ళు ఒకవేళ సంథింగ్ ఏదైనా బిజినెస్ స్టార్ట్ చేయాలనుకున్నారు అనుకోండి మన తెలంగాణలో, దే నీడ్ టు నో దట్ ఇక్కడ సప్లై ఎలా ఉంది, డిమాండ్ ఎలా ఉంది, నేను స్టార్ట్ చేసే ప్రోడక్ట్స్ ఇక్కడ డిమాండ్ ఉంటుందా లేదా, ఎంత ప్రైస్ పెట్టుకోవాలి అనేది కూడా వాళ్ళు ఆలోచించాలి. దే నీడ్ టు హ్యావ్ అ నాలెడ్జ్ రిగార్డింగ్ ద ప్రోడక్ట్ గూడ్స్ like goods supply and demand, and also the production level also, the production, how the production also I have to do, how can I do a production in this region. So what are the requirement should I provide for them. So you should have a complete sense in doing a work, the global manager. Clear ma? And next thing is ma, trends in international assignments. So these are all the policies and the practices now. Trends in international assignments. Trends in international assignment. So what this is in a trends in international assignment. The first one is selection criteria. Selection criteria. And next one is the country of assignment. And third one, we have a cost reduction. We have a cost reduction. So the first one is the selection criteria. How the people are going to select the employee. First and foremost, for an MNC people, what they see means whether these people are qualified, like educational qualification is there or not. And next one is skills and knowledge. How much knowledge do he has? And next one, the most another additional talent is how many languages does he know? Clear now? And also what is the mentality of this person? Whether he is like a understandable way or not, whether this person he will give his 100% result to the organization or not. By keeping all this by keeping all these elements in mind, the people are going to select a person. ఈ క్వాలిటీస్ కనుక లేకుండా ఈ ఎలిమెంట్స్ కనుక పెట్టకుండా జస్ట్ ఒక ఎంప్లాయ్ రిక్రూట్ చేసుకున్నారంటమా, దే విల్ బి సర్టన్లీ like losses. There won't be any growth and development. If you put all this element in front of the candidate and select, definitely there will be a growth and development in international wise. Clear? And next one is the country assignment. See, if you are going to start a business in so and so country, we should know what is the sources we have, whether it is developed or underdeveloped, what is the cost production will it happen. So we have to analyze about the country which we are going to choose. Clear? That is a country assignment. So based on the country, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మనకి ఒక 100 years బ్యాక్ చూసుకున్నట్లయితే, ఇప్పుడు మోడర్నైజేషన్ కొంచెం మోడర్న్గా మన కంట్రీ అనేది అయిపోయింది. కానీ 100 years బ్యాక్ అట్లీస్ట్ మనము ఇండిపెండెన్స్కి ముందు చూసుకున్నట్లయితే అంత మోడర్నైజేషన్ రాలేదు. అప్పుడు కనుక ఫారినర్స్ మోడర్న్ క్లాత్స్ కానీ, ఇప్పుడు స్టైల్స్ వెస్ట్రన్ వేర్స్ కానీ అప్పుడు కనుక స్టార్ట్ చేసినట్లయితే అప్పుడు వాళ్ళకి డెవలప్మెంట్ గ్రోత్ అనేది ఉండేనమ్మా? నో. వై? బికాస్ అప్పుడు అంతా ఇక్కడ పీపుల్ అంత డెవలప్ కాలేదు, అంత మైండ్ సెట్. ఇప్పుడు మనం కొంచెం వెస్ట్రన్ వేర్స్ డెవలప్మెంట్ మోడర్నైజేషన్ అనేది కొంచెం మనం యూజ్ చేస్తున్నాం, కానీ అప్పుడు అంత లేదు. సో అలా మనం చూస్ చేసుకున్న కంట్రీ కూడా మనం అనలైజ్ చేసుకోవాలి. ఇది డెవలప్డా, అండర్ డెవలప్డా, మనం చేస్తున్న బిజినెస్ ఇప్పుడు మనకి ప్రాఫిటబులా, అన్ప్రాఫిటబులా. By keeping all this element also, they choose a country to start their branch in so and so country. Without analyzing this, no company will start a business so and so company, so and so in country. Clear? This analysis should be there for a HR. Why? Because HR is going to manage a company. HR is going to manage a certain few people. And next one is the cost reduction. In this cost reduction, what they say means, by having a long-term objectives, let us keep a short-term objectives for a betterment. Why? Because if this, for example, they have started in our country by knowing all the knowledge, by knowing every people mindset, by knowing the what is the level of this country, what is the cost of production, what is the everything. By knowing only they have entered. But after entering, suddenly something will happen without expecting, and their cost and their demand for the product will be decrease. At that time, what will happen, ma'am? Definitely they'll fall into a loss. సో ఫస్ట్ టైం మనం ట్రై చేసేటప్పుడు ఒక ట్రయల్ షార్ట్గా పెట్టుకోవాలి, కానీ లాంగ్గా పెట్టుకోవాలి. ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఇస్ వర్క్, లెట్స్ కంటిన్యూ. ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఇస్ డజంట్ వర్క్, విల్ డ్రాప్ దేర్ ఇట్సెల్ఫ్. అట్లీస్ట్ విల్ సేవ్ our investment money rather than losing the money. That's why they go for a short term objectives. And also what they feel that, so they feel that short term assignment మనం చేసుకున్నట్లయితే we'll have a trial and we'll know the exact point. See, మనం having a theoretical knowledge is completely different from doing it in a practical way. That's why they go for a short term, and they also go for and they make people to travel more places, to know about the condition of that locality, to know about the people, to know about the demand and supply of the people. And also, and by following all this policies in HR, they feel that the employee, they definitely will get an employee satisfaction, and also cost also will be a reduction. See, by following in the previous approaches, in Japan approaches, global mindset and global having a global, where the global manager is having a skill and knowledge and acquiring a complete knowledge over the global, and also keeping all this criteria in the mindset, definitely the employee will get a satisfaction, and also there will be a cost reduction. So these are all the policies and practices in a HR. Clear? Where the role, where the globalization is affecting or involving or making the HR to follow these policies and the practices. This is about the last topic in the first unit. With this topic, we have completed our first unit, and I will be giving the notes for this also, don't worry. And one day I'm going to revise this all the units now, and revising also in between I may ask questions. Why? Because as I'm putting my efforts to make you understand, I have to know that whether you have understood or not, whether you are in like listening or not. I have to know that. So that's why definitely china chinna don't worry. And I'll be giving these notes, ma. Don't worry about the notes. And hope you have understood the class. And thank you for today, ma. Thank you. Take care, all of you.